Network. Hello again. So I haven't done this for a long time with my dear friend Paola Andrea. Actually, our last video was about like 2-3 years ago.
Yes.
That we did a video. We almost got like 1,000 something views on YouTube, and now we're at it. Andrea, welcome to my office.
Thank
we
you.
wanted to do this networking event in Valentine's and talk about love, talk about sex. And I say, you know what? Who do I know that knows about sex and love? And well, Paola Andrea is the one that is the expert at it. And actually, let me tell you, everybody's getting to know you because you have a really good follow. You have great content in your channels, and I'm very happy for that. You know, I love you, so I'm very happy that you're here. So tell the network.
Yes, everybody.
let's talk about love.
So today we are here with Ephraim. First of all, thank you for opening up this spaces because we don't talk about love and sex enough. And today we're going to talk a little bit about what are the ingredients that we need for good quality sex, because many people are having sex, but it has to be good quality. Remember that to want to have sex, it has to be sex worth wanting.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about mindfulness, communication, novelty, because remember that love likes familiarity, the routine, but desire actually needs a little bit of mystery. So maybe next time you can be mysterious with us,
of course,
and join one of your events.
You know, something that we always wanted to do is to do events, but Paola is super busy, I'm busy as well, and we never have this quality of time. And we make an amazing team because when we did the video, I received almost like 100 people tell me, oh my God, not only Paola is beautiful, this and that, but everything that she talked about is like she got the good side of you, because many people know that I'm very serious out there. And we share things, personal things about me. And as the psychologist that you are, you also understand how people have changed and evolved as individuals. And then this brings me to my question to you. Whenever you evolve as a human being, you make better choices, you have a better quality sex life. But whenever you have a good quality sex life, it's also for you good, but also for your couple. So why is so important for people to have good quality sex life mentally, and having the involvement of a person of addictions, you know, putting addictions in check is very important for having that specific mental health, I guess.
Yes, well guys, first of all, imagine sex is a fundamental connection with the self. If sex is the only time where we get to be self-focused, when we get to experience pleasure, play, joy. And what I want to ask all of you, how do you make time for joy and play outside of your life overall? And then when you talk about relationships, imagínate, healthy relationships, guys, are the biggest predictor of overall longevity, health, and happiness. How much wealthy you are, how much money you got, social status, or what you do for work. So sex is liveness, right? And when you've stopped engaging with that part of yourself, you start to feel misaligned. It's kind of like if you have this beautiful home and you have the cars and the playroom and the movie room, but somehow you've stopped visiting that playroom. There's misalignment. There's something that is missing within you.
You know, I'm not a psychologist like you and an expert in sex, but I'm an expert in sex in my area, and something that I have always said about sex is that sex is that physiological need. Yeah. We all need it. We all need it to release toxins, to have our mind set. Why it's good to have a good partner, and why, if you don't have a good partner, it's better for you to be alone. Why having a good partner works, and you are an example of that. You have a really good partner, you have a good relationship, and you are an expert in talking about relationship, because whenever I see your relationship, it's really nice, it's very stable. Why is good to have a good partner?
Yes, well, listen, the way that I would define a good partner is somebody that can take feedback. It's somebody that if you say, hey, I don't love when you touch me like this, how about you touch me like this, that they don't get upset or like offended at you asking. A good partner is also someone that's down to do novel things with you. That if you say, hey, I want to try this new place, but we always go to the same place. Remember that desire needs a certain amount of tension, and it is in the unknown. And if, like I said, right, you need good quality sex. People can have sex, but you need cool quality sex. And you said something earlier, because this is the issue sometimes, that men have been socialized to just release. So the invitation is like, hey, you want to have sex? Nobody wants an invitation. Women, we want the, the story, the entice me, tease me. So guys, don't forget. And then I think that to your question, if you feel that you don't have a good partner, how do you define a good partner? Especially in the intimate space. If not, sometimes it's better to be solo play, right? Solo play, you got a whole bunch of things. You have a whole body to explore. And knowing what you like is key to be able to communicate.
And that's very important. Whenever you are alone, I cannot do it because, I take forever to come to a climax. So that's why I always have to have a partner. But whenever I see women that are alone, first of all, there's really crappy guys out there in Miami. So I understand whenever women are alone, they always tell me that they're alone. And it's hard to find someone that you could connect with in the sexual aspect. Why women, it's very important for a woman to know their body so they could experience it by themselves, because it's very important. I really think that powerful women, the more that they're alone, that the more they come to the climax and they come to be whatever they want to be in their sex life by themselves. They become better lovers whenever with someone. It has been my experience by dating this type of women. Why it's very important for women to know their body.
Yes, not only know your body, but to piggyback something about what you said. Powerful women, it could be a thin line, right? Ephraim? Because if you want to be successful, you work more, you do more, right? Like that may get in the way of your body. Remember that the most important sexual organ is between your ears.
Yes.
It is your
brain.
mind.
Yes.
And so knowing your body is just as important as knowing your mind. Getting your mind out of the way so that you can feel the sensations. And for you out there that didn't grow up in a household where they talked about masturbation, where they talked about pleasure, you may have to challenge those messages, because the more that you know yourself, the better you can ask, and the more you can negotiate. So if you tell your lover knows how to please you, and voila.
Yeah. I know this video is gonna get more than 1,000 views, because the other one we got almost like 800 views. And actually, when I added, I was like, why you got so many? I even made a mistake that not put in the entire video, but whatever. And Paola, tell my network about your practice. Where are you located, and your handles and all of that.
Yes, guys. So my practice is called Life Discovery Psychotherapy. I work with individuals, couples, and I focus on sexuality. I do webinars and workshops, so if you're interested in those, please follow me at Sessions with Paola, SEXXIONS, with Paola with an O. Thank you so much for having me.
Anytime, I love it. So Paola is extremely humble, but she's also a book author. She has her own book. Whenever Paola and I started being friends, I read her book. I fell in love with her.
Yes, it's very personal. I'm gonna write a second one. That's gonna be for the public, but that one is very personal.
But that book it opens the window to see the amazing soul that she is. For you to see the amazing soul that she is, and to see from a little girl standpoint to what happened to her, to us as Colombian immigrants, mainly Colombian immigrants, how we needed to start, and then see our families and all that the struggle, and why we needed to adapt to Miami in our cases, and then be better than that generation that we left in Colombia. And Paola is extremely smart. Is one of the individuals, the smartest individuals that I have in my network. And not because you're here. If you will suck, I will tell you. You know me. Yeah, I will tell you. But follow Paola. I think Paola is gonna be a household name, and we're gonna make her a household name. Man, I love it.
Love it. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes, happy Valentine's. Yes.